It's so easy to get distracted while attacking the enemy cap point that sometimes you forget to have bodies on defense to hold it down. RAAS. Love it or hate it, it's considered one of the most popular game modes in Squad. I'm your squad leader nemzZ, and I'm here to give you a breakdown on Random Advanced and Secure, or more commonly known as RAAS. I should mention that I stream live on Twitch 5 days a week, so if you want to learn more after this video, hop on my Discord and catch me next time I'm live on Twitch. I'll provide the links in the description. Also, do the whole like and subscribe thing on YouTube, that always helps. This breakdown is intended for players who are familiar with RAAS and are looking to improve. If you've never played RAAS and you want to know how it works, I highly recommend checking out the Squad Wiki over at Gamepedia, where they do an excellent job describing how the mechanics of the game works. Alright, let's jump right into it. The staging period is the most important aspect of this game from a tactical perspective. This 3 minutes and 20-second window can make or break your match. Take advantage of it and communicate effectively with other squad leads. Although the objectives are hidden, educated guesses can be made and acted upon until further information is available. So take advantage of the time provided and figure out who's going where and what vehicle they're taking. Ideally, you want to have a squad dedicated for the back cap. If you're unsure what the back cap is, it's the community name for the squad responsible for capping the first 2 to 3 objectives, while the rest of the team sets up for offensive positions. When you are back capping, ideally you want to have a Logi truck, but you should almost never build a fob on the first capture point, unless it's a small map and you're trying to run mortars or whatever. I recommend building a backup fob at the capture point before the middle objective. A good strategy is to drop off one squad member at the first cap and head towards where you think the next cap would be. Pro tip: check out the Squad Wiki and learn about all the capture points on the map you're playing to have a better educated guess on where it might go. Squad is all about experience and map knowledge, so the more of both you have, the better the game will go. So that covers backcapping. Now we can move on to discussing what other squads are doing. Other squads should be in the middle of the map, placing fobs based on where they think the next cap point will be. Once the middle/contested capture point is revealed, a few things need to happen. Other squads that are scattered around the map need to regroup at the contested capture point. If it's flashing blue, that means your team is capturing, and if it's flashing red, that means the enemy is capturing. Here's another pro tip: if your fob's away from the action, load up the supplies from the radio and dig it down before the enemy finds it and destroys it. That way you don't lose any tickets. If the enemy is capturing the middle objective, it is wise to have at least one squad sticking back and defending in case the enemy is playing aggressively. This should be the back cap squad. It's also advisable for the defensive squad to lay down some of the assets available, such as mortar, tow missile, HMG bunkers, so they have a better chance at defending. If your team is capturing and the offensive objective is already neutralized, then your defensive squad should push up with the assault, or they should leapfrog and start heading to the next objective, depending on how aggressive the team wants to play. After all this, it's about who is defending and who is attacking. It's as simple as that. It's so easy to get distracted while attacking the enemy cap point that sometimes you forget to have bodies on defense to hold it down. This is why defense is so important. Without defense, there is no point of offense. The objective you were trying to take all of a sudden disappears, and now you have everyone in the middle of the map away from the action. So if there's one thing you should be taking away from this breakdown, is the importance of defense. Also note, redirecting offensive squads to help out with defense is never instantaneous. By the time help arrives, you could be defending an even further defensive capture point and have a ticket bleed as a result. So try to have sufficient defense, and if you're playing as a defender, request help early before the objective is neutralized. There's a lot more that goes into RAAS, but this is something very rudimentary that I feel that players, squad leaders, and commanders should know about. So if you have more pro tips and strategies, I encourage you to comment below and help the ever-growing squad community out. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.